Hey, what's going on, guys? Priest here with Addendum 13 Gaming, bringing you episode 1 of Let's Play Dead Space 2. Casual, normal, survivalist, zealot, and the horrible hardcore difficulty. Those are your choices. Now, I've beaten this game on every difficulty. I have every achievement on not only Dead Space 2, but Dead Space 1 as well. So I know my way around better than most. I'm going to tell y'all up front, this is not a completionist's guide. I'm not going to show you where every single text and audio log is. You will see a good few of them, though. I'm going to grab the ones I remember. I'm going to grab the ones I see. I'm going to try to point out achievements to y'all as I come to them, at least some of the more particular ones. This playthrough is on New Game Plus, and I am playing on normal difficulty, and I will be giving people pointers as I go along for those individuals who are interested in going after the hardcore mode achievement, which for anybody out there who doesn't know about hardcore difficulty in Dead Space 2 is the hardest difficulty, obviously. Now, what they did with it kinda threw a lot of people for a loop, because it's not the typical, oh, the enemies are harder to kill, I die easier, there's less health. All that's in there, but they did one thing. They limited your saves, and they removed checkpoints. For the entire game, you only get to save your game 3 times. And every time you save, it takes one away. And there are no checkpoints. Meaning, if I save at chapter 2 and play to chapter 10 without saving, and I die, I go back to chapter 2. So it's rough. I cleared it in 21 hours. I really took my time with it, though. It's really the only way that you can get through that difficulty. But I've had a lot of people ask me about it. So if you're interested in going after hardcore difficulty, I will be giving you pointers along the way, showing you a few little tricks and tactics, stuff you might not know. The reason I'm not doing a completionist guide on this game is I think a lot of people have done it. It's been done, it's out there, go watch their videos. This is just me playing the game, hopefully introducing some new people to the franchise, and maybe giving a few helpful pointers to people who already have the game, and maybe been thinking about throwing it back in the old Xbox and going after a few more achievements. Now, here we see the game start, and in Dead Space fashion, you start off completely naked and helpless. I think it's part of the Dead Space psychology. They like to, in the first one, there was a section in the beginning where you were completely unprepared and incapable of defending yourself. And I think they do it to throw you off. It sets you on edge right off the bat, because you have to run like hell from a bunch of things trying to kill you, and you have absolutely no way to defend yourself. Oh, hello. I think I dated her. Excuse me. Alright, now. This opening section, don't worry about it. Don't slow down. Just run out the door. Take a left. Follow the route I'm running. There's nothing to pick up. No items. No audio logs. No weapons, ammo, or anything else. Just run. The early chapters of this game are going to be your roughest if you're playing on hardcore difficulty. Now, the reason I say that is, for instance, where I'm at now, there's a good ways to go. Like, I'm out of the prologue, I just started chapter 1. I have to travel a good bit further into the game before I hit the first store and actually acquire my armor. And you can't really outfit yourself with weapons or ammo or anything else. Now keep in mind, when you play hardcore mode, you will be naked. You will be bare. You can't carry New Game Plus from your Zealot or normal playthrough into hardcore mode. So those are the things that makes the first 2 to 3 chapters really rough, is getting yourself up to speed, getting yourself outfitted. But once you get to that point, it's really not as bad, but there are certain things that will ruin your day quite badly.
Come on, man. Patient 4. I remember you. Tiedemann said all the key subjects need to be eliminated. Listen, terminated. Which one more? Listen to me, man. Will it matter? Listen to me! Matter! We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. Who's getting out of here alive? Don't do it.
You know, in the right light, Isaac Clarke looks surprisingly like George Clooney.
There's no escaping from what I've done. Take it easy, buddy.
Maybe they'll get George Clooney for the movie. I'm sure that would be fucking terrible.
Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them.
These are the first 2 items you're going to pick up in the game. 1 health pack and a flashlight.
We're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
He was a very unhappy person. Anyway, now outfitted with my flashlight and small health pack, I'm ready to conquer the necromorphs.
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Huge amounts of sarcasm.
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
Now the first few areas of chapter 1 are pretty sparse. You're not going to run into a whole terribly lot of things. In fact, for the first good bit of the chapter, you're not going to see anything at all. But the first actual necromorphs that you have to take on 1v1, you're going to be relying on your kinesis to throw objects at them. And of course, good old-fashioned melee. which, take it from me, if you're playing on hardcore difficulty and you find yourself in a situation where melee is required, you are probably fucked. Alrighty, out of the vent and into the lab.
Why are you helping me?
If Tiedemann finds you more people,
Right here in this little computer box, you go rooting around a bit. You're gonna find your Kinesis module. Now, hardcore difficulty is all about strategy and tactic, as much anything. Is you got these metal rods here that come out of that medical robot, and I broke that window out over there, but I really didn't mean to. In hardcore mode, what you're going to do is you want to break out the one right there in front of me and trigger the necromorphs. As long as the windows are not like the one right there behind me isn't broken out, they're not going to come that way. You're going to funnel them around, and you're going to be able to take them off one by one right here. Another thing about Zealot in hardcore, especially hardcore, is take your time, smash every box, check every corner, dismember every body. And I say these things for a couple of reasons. One, you need everything. You need everything you can get your hands on. Every item, health pack, scrap of money. As far as the dismembering goes, there are and always will be in Dead Space things that come to life on your backtrack. Meaning it was dead, it was there, and but it didn't actually do anything until later in the game when you come back through the area. But anyway, right here in this part, run straight out, grab that bookcase, and smash it, because you get these metal spikes that are the supports of the shelves, and the basic necromorphs here. When you kill them, you can also, if you use your Kinesis on their corpse, you'll pick up their talons, and those work like spears also. Money, money, money. Very nice.
Help! Help! Where did everyone go?
And you thought hospitals creeped you out before. Well, welcome to Dead Space. Alrighty, right here in this room, you see this very unfortunate fellow getting his guts cut out, apparently, and he's fine and alive. But this is where you're going to acquire your plasma cutter. Just like with the Kinesis module, only slightly gorier. Just come in, click the module, fiddle around with it for a bit, and you'll get this. Now, the plasma cutter is the default gun in the game, and it's one of those. There's always going to be a moment when the plasma cutter is the right gun to have in your inventory. But areas like this in hardcore use environmental weapons. If you can get a kill with, say, your plasma rifle, and then get a talon off of the necromorph you killed, and then use that to kill another one, Any time you can conserve ammo, it is a major must do. Because for the first half of this game,
I know.
you're going to be struggling quite badly to
Thanks.
to get yourself into a position where you feel safe actually traveling through the game environments. And I don't recommend anybody try to play this game on hardcore until they've played it at least 5-6 times, in my opinion, because knowing where everything is a huge help. Knowing where the enemy spawns are, knowing which way to go without having to constantly check your directional system. Now, as you see, when I'm killing these with at least the plasma cutter, you want to aim for the tight joints, like a shot directly to the ankle of one of these basic guys here will pretty much drop it to the ground instantly. And then when they fold their arms up to crawl, if you can get them in the elbow of one of the arms, it should give them the old 1-2, and that'll kill them every time. But every enemy and situation in Dead Space 2, a lot of them can be handled the same way, but there are specific ones that need, or at least go better if you use a certain weapon. Now, when I get to the first store up ahead, I'll talk to y'all a little bit about what guns to really use. Now everybody's different. Everybody's got, oh, I'm really good with this gun. I like this gun, and that's fine. But I honestly feel that there are specific weapon setups for Dead Space that no matter what kind of player you are, it's about well-roundedness. When you're playing this game for fun, it's about killing necromorphs and having a good time. But if you want to get through the harder difficulties, you're gonna have to kind of put that aside and actually use what you need for what you're going up against. And as you see here is my very piss poor attempt to barricade myself in using recycling bins. But as you see right there, the leg shot and then the elbow shot, and then use kinesis to grab one of the claws. Boom, on the wall.
Dana? Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends. But like it or not, we're stuck together. Tideman's your enemy, not me. Alright, I found you a new route.
Fine. So where the hell am I? How did another necromorph outbreak get started?
You're on Titan Station orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak... Shit! Tideman's jamming my signal.
Okay guys, this will be my first little, and you're actually going to see me die here even on normal. This is the first shitty spot you're going to come to for hardcore difficulty, because you haven't saved yet, because it's way too early in the game to save on hardcore, and it is very easy to die here if you do not, because even on normal difficulty it's a one-shot kill. don't do what I just did. Don't try to kill the thing outright. You gotta hit it with kinesis. And here we're gonna do take 2. Audio log on the ground. I did a little bit better this time around. Now I have not touched this game in a while, so that's why some of the gameplay is a little bit crappy. It's definitely not one of my 3-hour speedruns. But anyway, hardcore mode, this right here, absolutely get him with stasis, take legs off, because if you don't and you fail, you will have to go back all the way to being rescued in the straitjacket. And actually, I believe this early they actually make you watch the cutscene, the opening cutscene of the game again. And when I play hardcore difficulty, I think I actually died there twice. I know what you're thinking. God, that's shitty. You're shitty, but no, it's a matter of when you know you can't die, it freaks you out and it just makes you die. But after I got past that first little hurdle, it got much better. I think after that I only died 2 more times for the rest of my playthrough, and they were both towards the end. Because I played from chapter 2 to chapter 7 or 8 without saving and without dying. And then in like chapter 13 or 14, I died a couple times and had to restart back in my previous save.
What the fuck?
I will note that this run through is the first time I noticed how many elevators were in Dead Space 2. Now, we should be getting to the first store here soon. Now, for anybody, get the DLC. It's they've got several weapon and armor packs out there that are like 400 Microsoft points each for Xbox, and they each come with a variety of weapons, a suit, couple suits. They all have special bonuses, and what they're going to help you with, especially in hardcore, is you're going to have the guns. You're going to have the option. You're not going to have to go and find the gun schematic and play it legit like that. You can just get to the store, get your DLC armor, get your DLC guns, and go play. And that's a lot easier than running around with the plasma cutter. Oh, suck it, bitch! And here we go, store number 1. And once you get to this point, this right here happens automatically. It's going to put you in your default armor rig. I would really like to see what's going on inside there. Not in a gay way. Anyway, here we go. Your first rig. Very cool, very sleek, very sexy, but I think I can do just a little bit better than that. So here momentarily I will change my armor. as you see here, my inventory's stacked, so I'm going to get rid of a few of these things. Oh, power. And this is the store. As you see, I have every suit, every gun, DLC weapons, so on and so forth. Let's Arctic. Here, let's get out of this dusty old rig and slip into something just a little bit more comfortable. And here we have the Arctic rig. I'll be periodically changing my suit throughout this playthrough, just so you guys can see a variety of a few of the suits. There's some really nice ones. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. Bang, 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 bang. What the fuck is that? Well, the answer, that is the hand cannon. It is the weapon that you get and the primary thing you get for beating the game on hardcore difficulty. It looks stupid, it's hard to aim because it does not have a aiming reticle, but what it is good at is honing the shit out of everything. It's just really difficult to aim. Now, this room on hardcore is probably the first really scary room you're gonna get to because it's this big thing, does a lot of damage. Now, this middle pillar right to my left, if you stay behind it towards the door that you enter from, you can kinesis a lot of these boxes that are in the distance, and the reason I'm saying that is you can bring a lot of items over to you, some health packs maybe, some ammo, before you actually trigger the big necromorph and have to get into the fight. You can kind of just, as you see me doing here, you know, grab the stuff, pull it over to you, pick up some items. At this point, you're not going to have very much. You know, grab all those boxes. You can reach a pretty good long ways, even without your stasis or your kinesis upgraded. But pull it over and get the items, and it should help you get through that fight. Now, I'm using the hand cannon in this, but I'm not going to abuse it. Just throwing it on for fun. But anyway, guys, that is it for Chapter 1. So I will see you guys in Chapter 2.